What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? It's your ultimate source for all things Arrowhead. And let me drop this bombshell right from the jump. After that soul-crushing Super Bowl 59 meltdown against the Eagles and a brutal 0-2 start to 2025, including a shocking opener dismantling by the Chargers and a Week 2 thrashing from Philly, are the Kansas City Chiefs on the brink of collapse? Or is Patrick Mahomes' unbreakable leadership about to unleash the revenge tour of the century? We're talking about a dynasty teetering, with the run game in shambles, Pacheco looking like a shadow of his former self, and the receiver room decimated by injuries and suspensions. But hold the panic, because just when the critics were writing off KC, the front office pulled off a jaw-dropping move that nobody saw coming, trading for Saints star running back Alvin Kamara in a blockbuster deal that shakes up the entire AFC. This isn't just patching a hole. It's reloading the offense with an elite dual-threat weapon who's averaged over 1,200 scrimmage yards per season and can catch passes like a WR. Mahomes now has a game-changer to pair with his arm, easing the load on Travis Kelce and opening up the playbook for Andy Reid's genius. With the Giants looming on Sunday Night Football, is this the spark that flips the script from 0-2 despair to championship redemption? Chiefs fans, we've seen this team defy gravity before, down 10 in the fourth against the 49ers in 2020, only to hoist the Lombardi. Mahomes isn't fazed. He's hungry, calling this just the beginning in post-game huddles. But with secondary cracks exposed, officiating gripes lingering from the Super Bowl, and analysts questioning if the window's closing, this Kamara trade screams, not on our watch. Buckle up, Kingdom. This 2025 kickoff has been a nightmare. But with number 15 leading the charge and a fresh elite piece in the backfield, the pursuit of title number 5 is far from over. Let's break it all down, from the trade details to why KC's still the team to beat. All right, Chiefs Kingdom. Let's hit the ground running with the freshest updates from Arrowhead as we roll into late September 2025. First off, massive props to YouTube for locking in as the presenting sponsor of the Chiefs' 2025 kickoff campaign. They streamed that chaotic Brazil opener against the Chargers for free globally, turning Sao Paulo into a sea of red and amplifying the Kingdom's reach like never before. Even amid the losses, this partnership is gold, making every Mahomes highlight accessible worldwide and hyping up the fanbase for that pivotal Giants clash. I'm all in on it. It's not just sponsorship. It's expanding the dynasty's empire. Now, the bombshell that's got everyone buzzing. The Chiefs just pulled off a stunner, trading for New Orleans Saints running back Alvin Kamara in a deal that sends Isaiah Pacheco, a 2026 third-round pick, and defensive back Kevin Knowles to the Saints. This move, finalized on September 19th, addresses the glaring run game woes head-on. Pacheco's struggled mightily, averaging under 3.5 yards per carry through 2 games, and the backfield's been a non-factor. Kamara, with his explosive cuts, receiving prowess over 78 catches last year, and proven durability, is an elite addition that nobody predicted. Brett Veach strikes again, flipping the script on a reeling offense. Enthusiastic? Hell yeah. This is the proactive genius that keeps KC ahead. In presser highlights, OC Matt Nagy kept the faith in Patrick Mahomes, dubbing him a leader in every way, and praising his approach to the 0-2 hole as a fresh challenge to dominate. Nagy spotlighted Mahomes' locker room fire, pushing the squad despite defensive meltdowns and that Chargers catastrophe where Justin Herbert torched the secondary. Hearing this? It's fuel. Mahomes was heroic in losses, evading pressure and slinging dimes. But Nagy's words scream turnaround time, especially with Kamara now in the mix. Analyst takes are heating up. Simulations peg the Chiefs at risk of missing playoffs, with only 10-15% of 0-2 teams historically recovering, and ESPN's FPI dropping KC's odds to 51.8% amid a brutal schedule. Pundits hammer lingering secondary questions. Coverage busts let Herbert scramble for key conversions, and non-adjustments to air raids exposed fractures. But with Kamara's arrival, some are flipping scripts, calling it a dynasty-saving jolt. I'm pumped. This underdog narrative is where KC thrives. Finally, preseason previews shine on rookie DT Omar Norman Lott, who bagged his first sack against Philly in Week 2, a 4-yard takedown of Jalen Hurts. In media sessions, Norman Lott gushed about the NFL's intensity, fully practicing despite an ankle tweak and earning hype as a D-line disruptor. FOX Forest Chat highlighted his Cali roots and KC adjustment. This kid's energy is contagious, and with Chris Jones mentoring, he's the fresh blood our front needs. Overall, these updates scream resilience. From YouTube's global push to Kamara's blockbuster, the Kingdom's reloading. Now, let's dissect this chaos. Chiefs Kingdom. What do these developments mean for 2025? And why is the sky not falling despite the 0-2 nightmare? Starting with the blockbuster Kamara trade. This is Veach Masterclass, snagging a 5-time Pro Bowler for a struggling Pacheco, a mid-round pick, and depth DB. Kamara's dual threat magic, 907 rush yards, 78 catches for 592 yards, and 12 total TDs last year, transforms the offense. With the run game DOA, Pacheco's blind rhino rushes yielding zilch against stacked boxes. Kamara's elusiveness and pass-catching opens lanes, eases Kelsey's load at 35, and gives Mahomes a checkdown king. Implications? Expect Reed to unleash hybrid sets, motioning Kamara wide to exploit mismatches. Think 1,500 scrimmage yards from him, boosting KC to top 3 in total offense. But cap-wise, it's savvy. Under $3 million hit this year, $11 million in 2026 with a low dead cap escape. This isn't desperation. It's dynasty preservation, addressing regrets over not upgrading the backfield sooner. Hollywood Brown's already shining 10/99 in opener. But Kamara elevates the whole unit, stretching defenses and curbing those third down collapses. On secondary woes, brutal truth, the Chargers and Eagles exposed vulnerabilities, with Herbert's mobility and Hurts' precision carving up gaps via quick slants and bombs. Communication fractures and adjustment failures, scheming for runs but getting air-raided could doom the D, forcing shootouts and wearing down Mahomes. Against pass-heavy foes like the Giants' Daniel Jones, this might yield 300-plus yards surrendered, inflating points allowed to 25-plus per game. But Spagnuolo's track record? Elite. With Norman Lott's sack flair and Jones anchoring, predict mid-season gel, adding pressure up front masks back-end issues, dropping opponents under 20 ppg like championship runs. Hypothetical. If they snag a trade for a CB like Trey Brown visiting teams, the secondary locks down, turning KC into a turnover machine. Hollywood Brown's impact? A mid-receiver Armageddon, Worthy's collision injury sidelining him questionably, Rice suspended, the vet's reborn. 10 grabs, 99 yards, 4 first downs in week 1, leading by miles. His chemistry with Mahomes exploits zones, converting thirds and extending drives when he falters. Paired with Kamara's receiving, Brown hits 1,200 yards, revitalizing the attack. Tyquan Thornton's speed flash 241st adds vertical pop. But Brown's reliability is the glue. Why still favorites despite playoff miss Sims? Pedigree, Mahomes, Reed defy history, with FPI at 60.1% odds despite 0-2 stats. BetMGM favors playoffs at -150, implying 60% plus chance. Tough slate Bills, Ravens ahead, but Kamara jolts them to 10-7, AFC West crown. Fan polls on X? 55% say yes to playoffs, with takes like Mahomes miracles incoming dominating. Skeptics cry low possibility, but majority bets on resilience. Hypotheticals. If Worthy returns week 4 and Kamara gels, offense explodes post-bye, D adjusts, Super Bowl bound. What if Thornton emerges as WR2? Will they flip for Tariq reunion? Boom, unstoppable. No overnight end. This is evolution. Receiver emergency? Kamara's versatility patches it, leaning on TE/RBs. Ground game revamp balances play action. Key queries. Kamara sustain health? Secondary adapt fast? Thornton rise? Answers shape legacy. But with time, talent shines, Reed's ingenuity, Mahomes' magic weather storms. Optimism high. Treacherous path, but kingdom endures. Chiefs Kingdom, time to unleash. Let's flood the comments with your raw takes. After the 0-2 gut punch and that Kamara blockbuster, do you think the Chiefs make the playoffs in 2025? Or is the dynasty cracking under pressure? With Pacheco shipped out and Kamara incoming, can Mahomes orchestrate another miracle, turning this run game mess into championship gold? Or do we need more firepower like a WR trade? Drop your predictions below. Will the secondary seal up for the Giants showdown? Or are we staring down more heartbreak? How about Hollywood Brown's hot start? Stopgap hero or 1,000-yard stud? And Norman Lott's rookie flash, next D-line star, or just hype? What if Tyquan Thornton's opportunity? Does he explode as the deep threat? Engage, like if you're hyped on the Kamara move, and debate. Off-night fluke or full rebuild alert? Reply to fellow fans. Who's your early MVP? Mahomes for heroics or Kamara for the jolt? Share frustrations on the secondary, excitement for Reed's schemes, and bold calls. 11-6 finish? Super Bowl redux? Your voices fuel this. Let's make the comments a Kingdom War Room. Wrapping this up, Chiefs Kingdom. From YouTube's worldwide kickoff sponsorship to Nagy's Mahomes leadership rave, playoff sim skepticism amid secondary drama, Norman Lott's preseason buzz, and that earth-shaking Kamara trade, this 2025 roller coaster's turning with elite additions and dynasty grit. The 0-2 start stings, but Kamara's arrival and Mahomes' fire signal rebound. Stay tuned for my Giants Week 3 breakdown. Will KC snag win number 1 and crush the doubters? Loved it? Smash like, subscribe for non-stop NFL intel, bell for alerts, and share with the squad. Kingdom strong out.